Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, Carolyn, it was great to see you out at the house today. What a beautiful house. Great location, too. Hey, let's grab some pictures of the tops of the chimneys. Both chimneys have English pots. That's what these are. These seem to be sized perfectly for the flue system coming up. The flue system on these fireplaces are all 13 by 13. In other words, you can kind of see the square base of these English pots. These are strictly for decoration, and they slide right over the existing flue. So these were meant for 13 by 13, which means we should have no obstructed draft there. Chimneys ought to draw properly. No obstructions there. Here's a look down the barrel of one of them. Here's a side view of them. And this is the flashing coming up the chimney. It's hard to see from the perspective here, but I'm looking straight down at it. Nice copper flashing. Hey, let's go in the living room. Let's start in here. So we've got an open wood-burning fireplace, working damper. It's plumbed this way for gas logs. In normal circumstances, you want to plug that. You want to put a cap over that. But because it's using a key valve to operate the gas, you just simply take the key out and put it away. The argument is that if it had a workable valve that anybody could just turn on the gas, because it's uncapped, gas could escape into the room. Not possible with the key valve. So just simply removing the key will take care of that. That flue system, we scanned it, looks pretty good. We're looking at the flue joints. We're seeing a good flue system there. Let's take a look at the den. Den fireplace, again, open wood burner, working damper. This is using that key valve for what it was intended, which is a log lighter. Yeah. And you use the key valve, you light this little thing right here, turn the gas on, put your wood on the grate, and you've got a good working fire. These were designed for restaurants like Cracker Barrels, all have gas log lighters. Very convenient. Let's take a look at that flue system. We're shooting up into the light, and that's the reason you get a little of that kind of stuff, but plenty easy for me to see what's going on. Looks great, not having any problems. Let's sneak into the bedroom. Open wood burner. Now, this is not capped either, but it's not using a key valve where you can take the key off. It's just a regular ball valve here where anybody could turn that and fill the whole upstairs with raw gas. That should either be capped or go ahead and put your gas log set in there, one or the other. Working damper. Let's see if we can see what the flue system, flue joints look good. This gives you a little perspective. This was at the very top image. We scanned all the way up on all the flues, but you can see the round where it makes a transition into a round decorative flue pot. All right, and nothing going on. Clearances look good everywhere else. What we could see in the attic and crawl, or not crawl, well, it was a crawl in the basement. Everything else looks good. We can stop the video here and talk about my favorite subject, which is draft. Now let's talk about my favorite subject, which is draft. You can see these people aren't having any luck with their fireplace. They're probably having a fire during the wrong time of the year, right? We want to only have a fire when we have a good natural updraft. In the summertime, we have just the opposite. We have a downdraft. How natural draft occurs is the differential between the outside and inside temperatures. For instance, in the wintertime, you have, let's say 70 degrees in the house and 40 degrees outside. You have a 30-degree differential. You have the best possible draft. On the other hand, in the summertime, when it's warm outside and it's cool inside, you have what is called a draft reversal. And that's why sometimes when you come into people's homes and you smell the fireplace, the woody smell, that's because the air is coming down the chimney and into the house. Sometimes you'll walk by somebody's fireplace in the summertime and you'll feel that damp, moist air from outside venting down into the chimney. So we want to make sure that we only have fires in the wintertime when it's cold outside, right? And as professional chimney sweeps and certified chimney sweep like me for 38 years, we are looking to make sure your fireplace is up to code. And we scan it, make sure that everything looks good inside, there's no obstructions. And your fireplaces appear to be fully up to code. They're the right height. The flue sizes are proportional to the opening of the fireplace. That's very important. Smoke chambers look good. The dampers fully deploy. There's no reason in the world that you should have any smoke coming back in as long as you choose to have it in the wintertime when it's cold outside. Now, there are a couple of exceptions to that rule, and they're out of our control. For instance, you could have a draft reversal caused by something called stack effect. And it could be wintertime, and somebody could open up a window upstairs, and then the whole house acts as a chimney. In other words, the warm air is barreling out of that upstairs window and pulling makeup air, right? Because you have to have makeup air into the house, and it's pulling the smoke or the out of the fireplace. It's pulling everything down the fireplace into the house. Now, that isn't likely to happen. Another thing could be mechanical. You could have a HVAC system that's not properly balanced, and when it kicks on, it's pulling more air out of the house than it's returning, and that could cause smoke to come down your fireplace and cause a smoky fireplace. Bathroom vents have been known to do that. Kitchen vents in the stove have been known to do that, but these are very rare. So in my opinion, my professional opinion, you should have very good luck with your fireplaces. You folks have questions for me, though, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thanks.